Okay, so starting my mission, I already knew, looking at the picture, the few things that I would have to get for sure. The wood, the lights, and the mirror. So when we got to Lowe's, the first thing we had to do was go find the wood and get them to cut it. We got like a 6x12 for the main frame of it. Now for the project. And we weren't really listening too well to the cute boy, so we don't know what he said. We have to get sandpaper, and paint, and then the stuff for the shelves. So we're just gonna build the outline, or like the, what is it called? the outside like shelling of it first. Get it finished, get it sanded and all of that, and then we'll come back and get the back part, and then find some like mirror things that we can cut or something and put on the back part too once that's finished. After finally deciding to use my brain and realizing that we'd have to paint the wood, we went to go find paint, and my mom said that we should get a small one, but I did not think it was enough. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's enough. Do you guys think that's enough? Listen to your mom, kiddos, because it was way more than enough. So then we rolled our huge heavy behind cart around Lowe's again and had to go find nails. But at this point, I didn't know at all how much we were spending, and I didn't know how much I was really putting into this project. Okay. So at this point, I was way over it and tired, so I let my mom just take over and figured if God didn't do it, it just wouldn't get done. Okay guys, we're done for today. Let's look because they're closing. We think. And then tomorrow we're gonna come get the shelving for it. So that day, just all of that stuff was $92, and that was for the main shell of the thing, the nails, and brackets, and some other stuff. Anyway, so then we built a table and put it together. We didn't build it, but we put a table up and then got the wood out of the car, and then I started to sand down all of the wood because otherwise you would get splinters and it would hurt touching, so we tried to make it as smooth as possible. And then after I sanded it, whatever the word is, I got my minions, also called my parents, and we put the two halves together. But I didn't film it because I'm kind of bad at this, but we just put the nails into each side. It's low-key kind of common sense, and you'll understand it. And then we put the brackets on the undersides of it to help it be more sturdy, and that's just what it looks like. And then at that point, it was time to start day 2 of the project. So we went back to Lowe's, found the shelving, and then had to go find the backing for it, and we needed to find a good sturdy one to be able to hold the mirror that we'd be putting on it. So we found a nice thick wooden one, and then we were passing all the kitchen stuff, and we passed this really nice one, and I wanted to pretend that I just bought a new house, but then watching back I was like, wow, this is not funny, but just pretend and laugh with me. So we're gonna go to Walmart to try to see if they have the mirror part that was on the back of the thing, because I really want that. That was like, that's cute, and Mom said that she saw it at Walmart. Plot twist, we didn't find anything at Walmart, but then when we got home, my dad got the shelves and he started putting the other brackets so that we could line them up and see where it needed to be. And then I took a break and let my minion do that while I ate pizza and drank some coffee at 12 in the afternoon. And then I got my minions again to take the thing back outside so that we could start putting the shelves on. Then we put these marks on them to know exactly where they needed to be lined up, and put that on every single side so that it would be perfectly straight. And finally, it was time to put the shelves on, so I got my dad to drill on them, and then that's what it looked like, nice and sturdy. And then I got my elves again to help me and put that junk outside so that we could start painting it. There's me showing you the primer because we had to start with that first, and then I had to stir it to make sure all the chunks were out so no chunky boys would be on my product of greatness. And then finally we started painting. Okay y'all, so we finished priming. We did the base coat. That was literally just the primer, and we still have to paint it white, but we have an idea to prank my dad. And so, okay, Father's Day is next week, And so we were at the store today. When we went to Walmart, we didn't like find anything, but we saw some nice like Carolina stuff. We were like, oh, like this would be great for my dad.
Oh my God, was that a noise?
For Father's Day, I thought I heard him. But we have an idea, like to put paint or like splash paint on the grill cover and then be like, oh my gosh. But we got him a Carolina grill cover. Are y'all getting what I'm saying? I think you're getting what I'm saying. You'll see. But yeah, so.
What is she doing? Caitlin!
So. I didn't know. It'll wipe off.
No. Like when it's dry, don't make it worse.
I'm sorry.
Don't touch your car. That was a good one.
Now we're gonna finish painting. And then after I decided to do something nice for my dad, something bad happened to me and my phone fell in the paint that I had smeared onto the grill cover. So this is why I don't do nice things. Anyways, 8 snack breaks later and a lot of wiping the paint off my phone, we finally finished painting completely. And this is what it looked like. And then to finish off the day, we finally put the back of the board on, or the board on the back, brought it inside, and this is what it looked like finished and all together. And then I decided to put a few of the stuff that I'm like putting in my dorm on it just to see how sturdy it was, and all that junk held up so nice. Just so y'all know, it's real, it's legit. You know, if you want to do it yourself, just follow all my steps and you'll get something great like this. And at this point I was finished, or so I thought. I had forgotten that I would have to get the mirrors, the most important part. So I went on Amazon and then really didn't want to be on there anymore. I wanted to go look at 90 Day Fiancé. So I went on Hulu and decided to go ahead and watch it while making fun of Louise. After I gave up that night, a few days later we went to Dollar Tree and we found these really nice bright lights for $1, of course. And then we had to measure the desk hutch and make sure the measurements were right for the mirror. And my mom found this really nice guy to cut the mirrors for us, and 1 month later they were done. And so then it was time to get started and put them into the thing. So we finally had to get this glass glue thing, which literally took an hour to open. But once we finally got it open, we started putting all of the glue all over the mirror. And once it was finally all on the mirror, we put each mirror into the section that it belonged in. And then I finally put the lights, and I did it with putting like 3 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, and 1 at the top. And finally it was finished. Here's the finished product, and thank you for watching this project that took me 3 months for literally no reason except for the fact that I procrastinate and get distracted easily. So I hope you enjoyed.